All right, ladies and gentlemen, here I am, Planet Fitness, Southfield, Michigan, with my new friend.
Elijah.
Sounds like a good Bible name.
Yes, just like the prophet.
Okay, sounds like Are you a prophet like the prophet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we might need to get into a little bit of that in a minute. You're at least 18, know that we're filming, and okay with this going online.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how old were you when you first started thinking about getting a tattoo?
16.
And what was the story behind that?
I wanted to remember subconsciously. I told myself I want to get something tattooed on my body that has meaning and remembrance. So that's the direction I went.
So I'm gonna jump to a question I would ask normally later in the interview. For you, are tattoos art or are they inspiration or both?
It's art.
Okay.
And yes, art. It can be inspirational, but to each his own, and everyone has their own reasons behind things. So
now,
tattoo is different.
For you, do you have any that are like color or any of that stuff?
I have this God's gift. There's a little bit of red because I wanted to kind of make it like it was a red, and just the sky, it was kind of blood.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Now, what was your first tattoo?
God's gift.
Oh, the one across here?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did that take?
It probably took around an hour.
I'm gonna just hold that. Okay. Yep. So, an hour and a half.
Yes, sir.
That looks very intricate for an hour and a half. And then what is this one?
96? 1996.
Is that when you were born or no?
Yeah, yes, because I'm a 90s baby. So.
And then what is this one?
This is my mom, Mallory.
Nice.
This is my grandma, Sally. She passed away, so that definitely has meaning. I got that before she passed.
So is the dove representative of grandma or?
My other grandma, Robin.
Okay, yeah.
Because she passed as well. Gratitude, thankfulness, just thankful, grateful, and yeah.
You have any on the other arm?
No, sir.
Okay, are you going to do anything with that one or no?
No, not anytime soon.
Okay, are you done with tattoos or?
I haven't got a tattoo in a decade.
Wow. Okay, what happened that you just got cut off?
I kind of woke up one day and didn't want any tattoos, but I told myself that they all have meaning behind it.
Yeah.
But initially, I'm Jewish, so in my religion, you can't have a certain number of tattoos if you want to be buried next to your mother or buried in a Jewish cemetery. So that was probably a good third reason why.
Okay.
And so after that, I just haven't really thought about it.
Got it. Now, I noticed you have one on your neck, I think, somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. And that one with a smile on it. What's that one about?
It's an X.
Which I was thinking.
I love, but yeah.
Didn't work out.
No, not at all. But I mean, even if stuff doesn't work out, like my feelings and my approach and what I thought about things doesn't change. The circumstances or scenario just changes, but everything that comes from my heart, it never changes.
Now, there are some people that they advise people not to get someone that's not a spouse tattooed on their neck. What's your thought with that?
Correct.
Okay. Would you ever consider getting that one removed?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's just not the first thing on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of stuff going and a lot of stuff that I'm doing, and I don't know. I'm not prioritizing getting it removed.
Got it. And if we may ask, how long ago was that you guys separated?
2021.
Okay, so not super long ago. Okay, not super long ago. So now, in terms of tattoos, do you have any advice for people who may be thinking about getting tattoos but haven't gotten one?
Yes. Think about it before you do it beforehand. Like, not just a quick thought. Kind of sleep on it and really dive deep in your mind if you are thinking about getting a tattoo, and figure out how you can be different, like how your tattoos can look different, or come up with a creative idea. If it's not going to be meaningful, but it can be meaningful at the same time, and just put thought into it. Don't just go and do it, because you might later on regret it, or you might just not like it.
Okay.
So it looks cool, but
you might make sure you're ready.
Yeah.
Now, some people tell me that they find the needle soothing or addictive. What's your thought on the needle?
Soothing. It's
really?
I don't really say it's addicting, but I mean, To other people, certain people it can be, because certain people have addictive personalities, but personally, I don't have an addictive personality, but soothing, yes. The reason I say that is because I have a high pain tolerance. Like, ever since my first tattoo, I just was like, this is it. Like, everyone was telling me it hurt way more, and I was kind of just like anxious for them to be done.
And it was okay.
And then, yes, it was fine. Yeah.
So which one was the most painful? Was that the first one, or?
The most pain I've maybe felt is right here in my wrist,
Okay.
because the hand area, like this area,
That's
is
mom.
more
This is
sensitive.
mom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hand area is more sensitive. Yeah, it's probably one of the. It's thin.
Yep.
So, if anything, that. But
And which one was the longest set? What's the longest you've sat to have a tattoo done?
This gratitude, because I got this bird and the gratitude, I believe, at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So that.
You know how long it was you sat?
3 hours.
And what kind of stuff do you do while you're being tatted?
I was just sitting there,
Okay.
waiting for them to be done. I was on my phone.
Was it an artist you knew, or you just?
Yes, it was an artist that someone that I knew, and referred me to.
Okay.
And he's a pretty good artist. I'm pretty sure he still does tattoos, him and his buddy. Yeah.
In the Detroit area?
Yes, sir.
You want to give them a shout out?
Shout out to Jay. I'm not sure his Instagram or social media, because it was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But yes.
Now
shout
you
out to
look
Jay.
young. How old are you?
28 years old.
28. All right. Well, you're young looking 28. Okay. And then for which one was the quickest? Like, so we know the long, but which one was the quickest?
Probably my 90s baby.
Okay. Those look like they would just take longer time to me.
Mm-mm. Probably
Right.
just because I just got this 90s baby tattoo.
Yeah.
This was probably my second tattoo after God's gift.
Yeah.
So at one point in time, I just had this on my arm and my
Mhm.
mom's name, and this came like a year after.
Got it. Okay. Now, so with that, the shading and stuff, that didn't take a lot of time, or?
Yeah, it did, but it probably wasn't as long. Times can seem long when you're just sitting there. Yeah, it was kind of strenuous, like I was stiff, just cramping, like I wanted to get up and walk. So time can feel like it's passing by, but I don't think it was that long.
Anybody else in the family with tattoos?
The only person off the top of my head I could think is my twin sister.
Okay. So do you guys have any together or no?
No.
Got it. Okay. And now that's not going to happen because you're pretty much done with it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. All right. And so now, would you replace one? I know you said that you don't want, there's a certain number you don't want to cross over, but like if you got rid of the one on the neck, would you get another one possibly for a sister or maybe one of your own children?
Yes, possibly.
Possibly. Okay. All right. So now you seem like a very resolute and disciplined young man. Has that always been your personality, or is there something that caused you to want to walk that way?
Something caused me to walk that way, but I mean, I was raised with a lot of moral ethics.
Yep.
And my character is very strong. I was just raised a certain way by my dad, so he's one of 18,
Wow.
has 8 brothers, so I mean, all by the same parents.
Yep.
So yeah, I just got raised different, kind of military style.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do you
Yeah.
think that helps you with your working out and stuff, that discipline
definitely.
and whatnot? Okay. And then now, I think you told me that you were working towards being a personal trainer. All right, tell us a little bit about that. Are you ready to take clients, first of all?
I'm ready, but I'm not where
Not
I'm
now
gonna
open.
be.
Okay.
So I mean, I know enough knowledge. I have enough knowledge to train someone, make meal plans, that sort of thing. Tell them a caloric deficit or a surplus, whatever they want to tone up their body, build muscle, be lean, whatever their goal is. I have equipped with the knowledge right now.
And you can help. So if they can hit the link to your TikTok here, they can reach out to you. Are you accepting clients?
Yes, sir.
All right. And so give him a shout out. Let him know you heard about him on Inquiries. All right. Any advice for people before they get ready to make the plunge to tattooing?
Grow up first. Like, wait until, I would say, when you're under 18, you don't really know your best interest. I thought I knew my best interest, but that's just because I was a little rebellious because of how I was raised. So I mean, when I talk to my dad or just my parents, I don't regret it so much now, but I just wish I listened more and
Amen.
wasn't so quick to do things when I was younger. So
Well, you know, I think a lot of young people kind of go through that. So, at like what age do you think you started realizing that the advice parents were giving was good advice?
probably when I was about to lose my life, I guess.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. You just so you know, you don't look like a guy that would be in those types of situations.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it took a life event to kind of get you
most
to
definitely.
get to see what's what. Okay. Cool. Any final words, remarks for anybody?
Be great, be you, positivity, health is wealth. Just when you wake up, be the best you can be. Don't worry about the next person. Don't worry, everything handles itself. I promise. Just be the best you.
Okay, you just inspired me, and I've got another question based on the inspiration. What kind of coach are you? So if somebody wants to get you, it feels like you're the motivational,
I want to say a life coach, if that makes sense, but I'm not the same as everyone else. I'm just super relatable. Growing up, I know the best of both worlds. I'm mixed, biracial, so I really have a lot of insight just on humanity, if you want to say that. Have a lot of life knowledge, so it really doesn't even have to be about the gym or working out. It's just kind of a lifestyle and wanting to be better and progress and be successful.
do you meal prep for yourself, or
Yes, I do.
you do? Okay. And what are your favorite like top 3 go-to meals?
Ground turkey, ground chicken, and ground beef.
All lean. The beef is lean.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably like 85%.
Okay. Oh, really? Not the higher? Okay, 85% lean.
Anything over 90 kind of starts to taste a little different.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good. All right, sir. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.